My name is Sola Oguche-Agudah. I'm a life coach specializing in relationships, parenting, marriage, and family. I'm a wife.
My name is Oguche-Agudah. I'm a husband to an incredible lady.
And mother of two.
My name is Fedo.
My name is Nemi Abudo.
I'm very big on people. I'm very big on relationships. I can't believe 40 is here. I have absolutely no regrets. So the last 40 years have been rich. They've been rich with loads of God, loads of relationships, just the ability to fulfill purpose and to work in His will, to be surrounded by people that love you, that you also love, to, live every day knowing that you're not alone. It's been great. Ups and downs, but honestly, I am truly grateful. I would say is walking with God.
For her is to love God, to serve God, to please Him, and to help humanity.
Everything it revolves around that. Just that assurance that I have here, that assurance that I'm covered, that it is my life.
So for her, every day she wakes up, she just wants to, am I walking in God's purpose for me? Am I doing the things God has called me to do? She's so bullish on that.
And one of the names that, God has given me is the Father's delight, also translated as Abigail or Abby, the Father's delight. And I have actually walked in the delight of the Lord. So my high points till date, walking with God. And this is not cliche. This is my life. Just talking to Him, having a relationship with Him, fighting with Him, just having that journey with Him. And you know what that happens? That translates into every area of my life, my marriage, my kids, my work, my career, family, relationships. That is my defining factor. I think it's getting better. I was telling someone that last year, I was just a total mess because I was doing so many things and it was just hard to balance everything. I didn't have time for the people that even, really mattered to me. It was just such a struggle. So what has kept me? Just doing what God will have me to do per season. Yes, is it a lot of work? Yes, very many times a lot of work. But I've learned to draw grace and strength and capacity from God. That sometimes I'm like, God, I can't do this unless you help me. And I receive strength and I receive capacity. But being in the center of His will and just doing what He asked me to do per season, per time, has been my sustaining factor. The second thing is a healthy support system. I don't do this all by myself. I have friends, I have people I call my aburos, I have excellent staff, all these people working with me, parents, family members, siblings. All this make life easy for me. And so I find that I never have to walk alone because I have all these people around me. It depends on who's calling me. So Fedo goes, mother.
I fondly call her mother.
Nemi says, mom.
I call my mom mom or sometimes mommy.
Oguche, it can be cutie.
I also call her Shole.
I think now he started calling me Omoba. Oh, sometimes when he thinks I'm being spoiled, he calls me the spoiled wife of a rich man.
Times, call her General. Just likes to be exact in everything.
Well, I kind of have some military ways, yeah. I think for me, it's not one experience. I think it's the little things. The way my son comes to me and he just says, Mommy, I just wanted to check if you're okay. And he comes to quite a number of times during the day. He hugs me with his head. So he comes with almost like a head bump, if you want to call that, and comes quite a number of times during the day. When my daughter checks and says, Mommy, are you okay? Or she sits and she wants to do stuff with me, tells me about her day and the highlights that have happened, and just being a part of my life, But my husband is a constant of just constantly making sure that I'm fine, making sure that what I want is met, my needs are met, and just not financial or more emotional, actually checking on and ensuring that there's nothing that I want to do that is important to me that is not being done they go out of their way on my birthdays. At least they know I'm so big on birthdays. So I know there was one birthday that, the kids insisted on making the breakfast themselves and bringing it up to me. That was a very significant one. And my daughter goes out of her way to ensure that her dad gets the right presents.
She loves surprise gifts, I guess. That will bring a big smile to the surprise gift.
Because she's like, Daddy, I'm not sure you know how to shop for mommy's presents. No. And I remember one birthday, I think my husband had bought me a gift, and she had thought, why would you buy just one gift? You have to buy more than one, Or just sometimes it's also the times of saying, Mommy, don't come upstairs. Can we tidy upstairs first? Because, you're not going to like what you see.
Lay the bed. She loves a well-laid bed.
She dislikes disorganization. It makes her irritated. She doesn't like disorganization at all.
She hates an untidy place. She hates when things are in chaos.
Everything has a place, so she wants everything to be in the exact place at all times.
Sola hates chaos. She says, Coach, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. She just can't stand chaos. So she'll tell you that sometimes she enters the house and she closes her eyes because she doesn't want to see the pillowcase turned upside down or a speck of dust somewhere. Or she start cleaning. She's the proverbial tole as they call her.
Even times when I've gone out and I come back and my room is tidy, because one of them has either tidied the room and, just said, okay, we don't want her stressed. And so they go out of their way to do that.
She loves to come into a house that is clean, a room that is well laid. And, once she sees that, she just starts smiling, Coach, thank you for laying the bed. She just loves a well-laid bed. Another thing she loves her food. She loves her spread. When she's eating, she can use 1 hour to eat, different things, bring this, bring that. So she loves food. She's a foodie, I guess.
Yes, so the little things are the things that, truly make my life beautiful. Family is everything.
My mom loves family.
And I think that it will first be impossible to talk about my life without talking about the family I was born into, the family I grew up in. My father, was the first person that taught me love, unconditional love. I say that all the time because he loved all of us, preciously, beautifully, equally, whether it's from the prayers he prayed or the consistency of his life or constantly going out of his way to show us that we mattered to him. And those are experiences I will never, ever forget. I am so blessed to have been loved by to have been raised by such a wonderful man. And my mother, I guess the general part of me came from her. Just that ability to follow through, to give tough love, but to love you with everything. She can give you her arm, her leg, her nose, whatever it is, but she doesn't bend until you become the best that you can be. And I think the love of family came from her also. Just that ability to give her all to ensure that her siblings, her children, everyone that is called family is taken care of, is looked after, and that you live to the best of your ability. So I learned resilience from her. I learned the power of dreaming, of not giving up. And I learned, that you set your face like a flint that cannot be moved. And I also learned the importance of just covenant, having a covenant with God as regards your children. So I can't talk about family without talking about them. And my siblings are amazing. I've had them cover me in times of trouble, and I've had them just stay by me. And one thing that we got right, our parents got right, was that my two siblings and I, my three, were actually very close and were very, in fact, we're integral parts of each other's lives. And nobody is different. When one person has a problem, everybody has a problem, And so this is, first of all, the foundation of my life. And we tease each other and say, if something happens, sometimes my husband just laughs because something happens in-house, somewhere. And wherever you are in the world, you're going to get a phone call within the next 30 minutes or 1 hour because everybody has to come together to solve that problem. So family, the way I raised was very essential. And I think that gave me the foundation to build the family that I've grown, that I have today, with the relationship with my husband, with my children. And, I have even a bigger family. I have covenant sisters. I have aburos that I like to, we don't know what they call them, younger ones, mentees, aburos, younger friends that keep me alive, and make sure that I am current with what is going on in the world and I can love on them. I have, older people I call egbons or my mentors. I have friends. So family is an essential part of my life. And one of my favorite scriptures is that scripture. The Bible says that He puts the solitary in families. So you're only as wealthy as the people around you, and I consider myself very wealthy.
My best wishes for me is to be like calm and to have like a week or more to just like rest because she's always so busy. And then when she gets busy, she gets irritated, and when she gets irritated, she gets angry. So I think it's better for her just to like a week or two away from her work and to rest.
Just hopeful that, she begins to make more impact, and that hope for her is her hope for herself and God's hope for her. So what she's been doing in different pockets, for her to just be able to reach more people, to be able to impact more people, to, to help marriages heaven on earth. That's one of her key goals, to help people live their fullest life, one of her key goals. So for me, is for her to be able to just partner with God to fulfill those things. For marriages to be fulfilled, for her books to be turned into movies. She wants, to influence culture with her books, her writing, and God's teaching. That's really, really what I'm, hopeful for. I'm praying for her, and I just believe that she will serve God's purpose in her generation. That's her motto. That's our family motto, and that's my prayer for her on this 40th birthday.
I'm thanking God that my mom can age to 40, that she has lived a long life, that she has people who care for her, that her parents are still alive, that she still has family in parts of the world.
Well, I'm so grateful for her journey, where she's been. Like I said, she's more mature, she's more prudent, she's more strategic, she's grown so much. I've been privileged to be part of that journey, to see it firsthand. I'm so wowed and so thankful just for her journey and being at the intersection in her life where I call it sweet spot, where she's doing what she loves, helping other people, being professionally fulfilled, being personally fulfilled, and helping others. There's no better place. I'm just so happy for her career trajectory and her businesses that she's doing, where she's be able to everyday work to help people's marriage, help people's family, help people in their relationship, help people on their parenting journey, and just help people craft their journey to life. So thankful for her getting to that point in her life, and I just thank God for her so much.
I'm grateful that I know the Lord, that I have a relationship with Him, and that we are getting to know each other better every day. I'm grateful for family. Oh no, I would be nothing without family. And my husband, my children, my best gift after salvation, is really my husband. He's such a blessing. And my life would never be what it is without the blessing of him in my life. And my children, just grateful for my children, grateful for my parents, grateful for my husband's parents for raising such a phenomenal man, that loves so dearly. I'm grateful for my friends, for my covenant sisters, they make life richer. I'm grateful for my aburos, like how many of them, if I start naming them, there's going to be trouble. So we're not going to name them. You know yourself, you know. Yes, I'm grateful for this wonderful young women in my life. Thankful for my domestic staff. I can never ever leave that out. I could do nothing without them. I've been blessed with phenomenal people. So whether it's my family, whether it's my friends, whether it's my aburos, whether it's my, my family, of course, has to do with my siblings, my parents, and my parents-in-law, my siblings-in-law. Thankful for, the people that we bless. Thankful for the couples we work with. Thankful, in the end, the summary will be that I'm thankful for the people in different categories that God has brought into my life. Thankful for colleagues. Thank you. Thankful for the institute we run. Thankful for, once again, Jesus. It seems cliche, but thankful for the people that God has brought into my life.
Happy birthday, mother. Thank you for being the best mother I could ever ask for.
Happy birthday, mommy. Thank you for caring for me all these years.
Shola, we've been planning this thing for like a year, and it's upon us. And sometimes it can seem like an anticlimax. But like you know and I know, sometimes we need to remind ourselves, I know that you're coming into a new season in your life, a season of limitless possibilities. And I want you to see that with Shola, there's no more limit. I remember when I became 40, I think one of the things that God told me was that everything I've done from my life till 40 was like half time. So from 40 onwards is like another half. So you're entering into a second half of your life. And that second half is going to be laced with no limits, no limitations, no breaks, just fire on. God is looking up to you. The nations are looking up to you. Earth is groaning, creation is groaning for you to fulfill your mandates. I'm just so grateful to God to be able to witness this day. I love you so much with all of my heart. I look forward to breaking new ground with you, to starting new businesses, new projects, new ideas, and just winning with you, traveling with you, and doing all things with you. I love you, my love. God bless you.
Love the Lord your God and know the Lord your God, and that you may obey his voice and you may cling to him, for he is your life and the length of your days. So Shola, my prayer and my message to you is that you do not let anything take the place of an intimate relationship with God in your life, that you may know him and that you may love him, and that you may obey his voice. May his voice always be so clear to you, so that you can cling to him, for he's your life and the length of your days. Amen.
Oh, I'm gonna sing of the good